they reacted like they'd never heard a surf song before. But nobody was doing 3-4 part harmonies like we were.
Kevin had bought a hearse. I believe it was a yellow hearse.
Yeah.
And we would load into that as Pacific and go down Van Nuys Boulevard, which would draw a lot of attention to the vehicle as well as Pacific.
And a name on the side, it was called the Morgue, the Merrier.
The board.
Valley people, for the most part, were not surfers. There was a whole beach culture that has always existed. Santa Monica Beach, Venice, Hermosa, all that. Those were the cool studs of our generation, were surfers.
We were told we had to do an early morning high school assembly. We were all saying, how are we going to perform and get people excited at like 8 in the morning? And that assembly ended up going so crazy that there was a streaker that went behind us, and I said, something's clicking with this music, even at 8 in the morning, where people are just going crazy with it. We were looking at it more surprised probably than anybody else, but it was happening.
It was a junior mania, basically.
You were at one point the most popular band in the Valley. Without a doubt.
These guys actually all grew up kind of together, high school and all that kind of stuff. I just want to say thank you for letting me into the friendship, because these guys have been really good friends for a really long time.
And we feel the same way about Pete.
Except when they think I'm joining another band, then they want to kick my ass.
Here's where we are.
Going to.
This is going to be an adventure right here. How bad could it be, right?
Abbey Road, baby.
Studio 2. This is the place. This is where the magic happens. Realizing there's the Abbey Road sign and the gate's open and I'm gonna walk in, and otherwise I wouldn't, but it's open and I'm supposed to be here. It just flashed on me, I'm supposed to be there. And I went up the stairs and there I go through the doors. It was crazy cool. The coolest thing I think I've ever done in my life. And I can't describe anymore. Just don't stop filming. I know what it's like now to give birth to a dream. This is the only kind of guitar that all three Beatles had. In fact, the Day Tripper guitar, you know, it's used for that to this day with Paul McCartney. I figured these guys had to have a casino in the room. It's iconic guitar. It's a vintage guitar. It's a very special piece of wood. So same with the casino, a 63, a 62 here. The Beatles each had 61s they bought in 65. And Pete, you know, Wagenhurst, plays a Strat, and you know, we couldn't get it on the plane, so I had to get him Stratton wanted to get him a really good one, an old one. Out through these doors we have the echo chamber. You've been in here, right? Light comes on automatically. We're set up to record something here. And it's just a Martin G28 with a Neumann. It's just quite nice, isn't it? These floors there's 10-foot deep tunnels, and the air is circulated up in through these walls. They have 20-foot tunnels over there. That's why we have they call it special air, because it circulates up into these baffles, which are moved around.
We made it. Now we got to perform.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Little darling, the sun really to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright.
Kevin, you ready to do some playing? Let's hear it. I'm just looking for it to be just really tight, no fluff.
We're going to strum it the same way I do with the big slash and then the
The next take in bar 13 just on the bass. That one's kind of fun. What take was that? Let's hear another. Give me one more, but I like the way you're saying it.
Okay.
After we're happy with that, we're gonna triple it, double it, and triple it.
Once it was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing her goodbye. Boy, you're